welcome to What We Watch After Dark. My name's Nathan, aka the Midnight Joker, and today on What We Watch After Dark, we will be continuing the series of Bourne with the Bourne Legacy. Directed by Tony Gilroy, written by Tony Gilroy, Dan Gilroy, and Robert Lummon. I'm going to butcher some names now, and I apologize. It stars Jeremy Renner, Rachel Wiltz, and Ed Norton, as well as Scott Glenn, Stacy Keach, Donna Murphy, Corey Stahl. The acting, they had some really good actors in there. I don't know if I'd really call this a Bourne movie, but let's go ahead and watch the trailer and we'll discuss it when we get back.
What's your name? Kenneth Gibson. Will you give yourself to this program? Yes, sir.
There is nothing that you wouldn't do for this country. You have the strength to do what's necessary.
How is he?
He's cramped.
Oh, that has healed well.
What do you think that we do out there, Doc?
Jason Bourne was the tip of the iceberg.
It's Aaron Cross. We have never seen evaluations like this. He's Treadstone without the inconsistency.
I've never met anybody in the program.
So how many of us are there?
You ask too many questions.
Jason Bourne is in Manhattan.
Confirmed.
What?
That's all I have. Gotta go.
People, listen up. This is a national security emergency.
The FBI is investigating links between Treadstone and this man, Jason Bourne.
I go down for this, Mark. You were given a Ferrari, and your people treated it like a lawnmower.
You're asking me to wipe the most valuable assets we've ever put in the field.
You're gonna start to consider the magnitude of what we're facing if this moves sideways on us?
Meaning what?
Meaning we will burn the program to the ground.
Hey, look, it's me. Do you want to live? Because I want to live.
You think that Jason Bourne was the whole story? There's a lot more going on here.
You've had alterations to 2 different chromosomes. It's the most exciting development in the history of the science.
Well, I'm not just a science project, Doc.
I gave them everything. We both did. Okay? Let's go.
And we're back. Well, now that you've seen the trailer, I think I have to say that I feel like this movie is a fugazi. It's a ripoff, a knockoff, of a Bourne movie. It barely ties in. And arguably, 10 or 15 minutes with that script, and you could have had a completely different series. It's not even written by the same author, I don't think. If it is, please let me know down below. The acting for what they had was good, but the editing and the directing of it just was not, they were, the chase scenes with the motorcycle was nowhere near as exciting as some of the other chase scenes in the other movies. I mean, this movie pales in comparison to what it's named for, and I don't think it's right. I think it should be a different movie. Now, that being said, it did have some points to it, but when it tried to mix in the Bourne stuff, interweave it into this new group of assassins that heightened abilities or whatever, I was like, what? The whole time, the movie to me is not is not good in the sense of it does not meet the standards of what we expect from a Bourne film. I give it a 5. And, you could probably skip this one, although next week we're watching the Jason Bourne, which is with Matt Damon again. And then there might be a 6th one with both Jeremy Renner and Matt Damon. But I don't know, man. I mean, the whole thing about, like, the Bourne was he doesn't smile that much, I mean, I read in some of the notes in all the movies that Matt Damon does not smile in these movies at all. But the reason I never said this before is because that's not true. And the Bourne Supremacy, when he is with his significant other, his girlfriend, he does smile and smile to take the picture. So in the film, he does smile. Anyway, but Jeremy Ryan, it was just a different character. It was a different, it was almost like, we don't think we can match Matt Damon, so we're just going to try something different. And it was like, why don't you just make a different movie? Like I said, the acting, was as good as it was. I mean, nothing special from anybody, but they didn't do bad. They didn't call it in. Like I said, I give this movie a 5. Now, I really want to say thank you to everybody. We're up to 136 subscribers. Please subscribe and, hit that thumbs up button. I think it helps me a lot. And I'd really like to continue to grow this channel. If you want to share me, please do. I'm shareable, I promise. Anyway, I love you guys. And you got to remember, always love yourself, and get you some!